What's up, kings and queens? Today, let's talk about
risk
and fear.
Let's talk about why there's so many people who refuse to take a risk and why others just dive into it without even thinking about it. Let's talk about the reward of risk, the work that comes with risks. Welcome back to another Motivation Monday. Now, let's jump into it. Let's talk about how there's so many of us out here willing to downplay another man or another woman's risks, their achievements, their hard work, the goals that they achieve to get to their position that they work so hard to get to. There's so many of us out here who's quick to shoot the gun, talk about
what they do to get there. They ain't did nothing. They just been getting handouts.
While in the meantime, between time, you in your little cubby hole at home, cowering in the corner somewhere, never taking a risk in your life, hating on those who jump out there and get it. If risks were easy to take, everybody would be at their desired station in life. Got somewhere you want to get to? Time to take that risk to get there. Now, just so you don't misconstrue what I'm saying, let me word it this way. I know that risks are not easy, but they are a necessary evil to achieve greatness. You ever heard the phrase, fortune favors the bold? Ever wonder what that meant? It's speaking about the risk takers, the ones not afraid to take a chance, the ones who don't hesitate when they see opportunity in their face, the ones who don't
overanalyze
and then end up procrastinating. These are the individuals who have perfected the science of risk taking. They understand it requires a little bit of analysis, surveying the situation, but it also requires a lot of courage, the ability to just jump out and do it and not hold yourself back because of all the what ifs. What if? I understand that risks can be unnerving, but to never take one is to lose all nerve. Let's talk about the reward. I know you was waiting on that part, right? Just so you know, the bigger the risk doesn't necessarily mean the bigger the reward. The smaller the risk doesn't necessarily mean the smaller the reward. What we miss is that organization, that well thought out scheme. These are the things that gets us that well-timed reward that comes right on time after you put in all that work to bring the plan into fruition. And then you've been beating your feet, hitting the concrete all that time, working as hard as you can, wondering,
when? How?
where is it coming? And guess what? It pops up for you right on time. Why? Because you plotted everything out. You analyzed before you just jumped in. And then you had the courage to jump in and snatch up that opportunity. And when you needed it, your reward showed up. Because a well-planned risk equals a well-timed reward. We need to understand it's time to get out here and taking risks. You've been sitting at home wondering why you haven't achieved your dream. It's because you haven't planned out the risk that you're willing to take. It's because you haven't decided that the risk is worth taking, while others have decided it a long time ago. So, I ask, stop all the procrastination. Get on up, hop out there, and take some risks. For those of you who are still hesitant, wondering what to do about these risks in life, I must say, the great may not be for you. But for those of you who felt every single word that I just spoke, and you are starting to understand the science of risk taking, jump off the ledge. Let the bungee cord be your only support. Now, I'm gonna have to make my way up out of here, because that's just about all we got today for Motivation Monday. So please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a little comment. Tell us how you feel. And if you looking for last week's juice, you can find it right up here. I'm out.